Hey everyone, Luke here, and we are getting just before the holidays here at the end of 2025, and I think this is actually a great time to do a 30-day challenge. So I put together something for you all that's really simple to follow, really easy to do, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the outcomes. And the reason I'm picking this timing versus like January 1st is because I think right now in the days leading up to Thanksgiving and Christmas is actually a great time to do something good for your health, especially in my neck of the woods where it's getting colder and darker and it's getting harder to stay healthy, and we're kind of approaching like cold and flu season and people are already starting to get stuffy and sore throats and all sorts of things. And so I think before you head into the holidays, where we're all probably going to make some not ideal situations or decisions, on like what we eat and what we don't do and watching too much TV and all these things that make us sick this time of year, let's do something good for ourselves. So with that being said, let me just outline it for you. I've got all my notes here, but essentially what we're going to do is you're going to pick three exercises. Three exercises that you feel like are good for you, valuable for you, and I'll give you some examples here in a minute, but that would push your health in a good direction and are specific to something that you want to be able to do. You're going to do three exercises, and you're going to do one set of each of those three 8 times a day. Now that sounds like a lot, but let me just keep going. Don't let me lose you here yet, because the key to this is actually with each exercise you're going to be doing sub-maximal effort. So let's say one of your exercises is you're going to do squats, and you're pretty good at squats, and you could do 50 squats if you had to. Well, just do 10 or 15 and maybe add a little bit of weight to it. So you're going to keep it, so for the intensity, this is the key. The intensity is about like 40 to 50% of your max. So again, if you could do 50 squats, just do 15. For me right now, let me give you some examples for mine. I'm doing, my first exercise is push-ups, and I could do on a good day 35, maybe 40 push-ups if I really had to squeeze them out. So I'm doing 15 push-ups, so it's very sub-max. So it's not like cringe-worthy, like, oh gosh, I don't want to do those 15 push-ups. It's like, no, I could just do 15 push-ups, no big deal. So that's my first exercise. My second exercise is a full squat, but I'm doing it with 2 15-pound kettlebells. So for me, again, it's still not that hard, but it's mostly just the idea of doing more and more reps. So I'm doing 15 of those, and then for my third one, I decided to throw in a balance exercise, and I'm doing single leg stance with my eyes closed. So those are my three. All three of them mean something to me. Like the push-ups, I'm not a real big guy. I'd like to have a little more muscle on my upper body. The squats, I'm getting ready for snowboard season and I play pickleball. So having some extra leg strength is good for me. And then the balance, I just feel like who doesn't need a little extra balance? At the end of the video, I'll give you a whole bunch of ideas too. And actually, if you're going to join me for the challenge and you have your three picked out, what I would really appreciate is if you could put them in the comment section below this video. That would be great, so we can get like this whole running list of people and their exercise ideas. I think that'd be fantastic. So feel free to do that, please, before you leave the video. Go down there. So again, the trick is we're doing sub-maximal effort. I created this tracking sheet for you as well. Let me see if I can show it to you on the screen here. Okay, if that actually worked, this is the tracking sheet. So as you can see, 30-day health challenge. You put the week up here. In this box over here, if you want to type in your exercises, you can. Or if you just want to free write them in, that's great too. So here's all of your days of the week. And then what I've been doing in the box here is just putting the time of day that I'm doing the exercise. So let me see if I can give you an example here. Yeah, this is the one that I already started filling out for this week. So I put in my exercises over here on the left, my push-ups times 15, squats with 15-pound weights times 15, single leg balance, eyes closed, 30 seconds. And then you can see I started doing this on Thursday of this week, and I'm just putting in the time. Each time that I do a set, I'm just putting the time in here. You could just cross it off with an X if you want, but I just thought it'd be interesting to see what I'm actually doing, or what time I'm doing them. And so what I do then is I do my set, and then I take out my lovely cell phone here, and oh, you can even see it there. And I set a timer for 40 minutes. So that way I'm basically doing a set every 45 minutes or so. Now if you'd rather do a set every hour, that's fine. Or if you'd rather condense it down and say, I've got to get this done, my 8 sets between a 3 or 4 hour period, that's fine too. Set it every half an hour. Doesn't really matter. The idea though is that we're working off this principle that simply by doing more and more reps of something, you're actually going to get some really nice health gains. And I like this because, again, we're kind of setting the bar low. It's all sub-max, so it shouldn't be like, oh gosh, I have to do a really strenuous workout 8 times a day. It's actually a fairly easy workout 8 times a day that with any luck will just take you 2 minutes to do. And for me, when I'm working at home on my computer, it's a nice reminder just to get up and do something. So that's the gist of it. I've got some more tips on here for you too. A pro tip, add some resistance. So for me, I'm doing a 15-pound, 2 kettlebells. Maybe I'll bump it up to 25 at some point. Let's get crazy, you know? Or maybe you want to do some bicep curls, add some weights. If you got resistance bands, you know, these lovely stretchy bands here, you can do that. You want to do some shoulder rotator cuff exercise, that's great. Add some resistance is a huge one though, or you got like a therapy loop you can do, you know. Add some resistance that way or with weights. Another pro tip, I think, is go outside. Again, I'm in November right now, mid-November. Go outside, get some fresh air. For me, I'm doing my 3rd exercise outside. I'm doing single leg balance, barefoot, in the grass, breathing the cool air. So I think, again, use this as a time to get some fresh air into your system. Obviously, I'm doing a closed eye exercise, but the sunlight on your eyes is really good for you this time of year too. If you happen to have a sunny day, which few and far between for us up here, get some sun on your skin too. So that's a pro tip, get outside. Another pro tip is try to breathe through your nose the whole time. Nose breathing is really good for you. This time of year we need to filter this air, so breathe through your nose. And then the last kind of pro tip I had for you was feel free to stack exercises. So once in a while what I'm doing is I'm doing my single leg balance and I'm doing like an external rotation with my band. So my arms are at my sides and I'm doing this. Or maybe you're doing your single leg balance and you also want to throw in bicep curls at the same time. So feel free to stack your exercises. That's kind of a cool thing too. Last thing I wanted to mention, and then I'll get into this like a laundry list of exercises, is feel free to alternate. If you don't want to do the same 3 exercises every day, or you're worried the repetition might be too much, might bother your knees or your shoulders or something at some point, feel free to switch them out every other day or something like that. So get creative. I'm going to keep it fairly simple because I think simple is easy for me to keep track of, and just try to do this for 30 days in a row. Now obviously if you can't do it on a Saturday or Sunday, you got something going on, don't worry about it. I mean, 5 days out of 7 is actually pretty good. So just give it a shot. So I'm curious to see how people do. And actually, I think, yeah, I'll rattle off some exercises here, but I'll probably list them below too. But again, comment below before you go. Comment below, tell everybody what your 3 exercises are. Let's get some good ideas going. That way if you want to mix it up as you go, or you're just struggling for ideas, that'll be there. As I mentioned, I'm doing push-ups, squats, and single leg balance. You could do lunges, you could do step-ups on one of your steps at home, pull-ups, rows with a band. You could do planks, any type of core work you want to do, or a Pilates exercise. Planks is an easy one, side planks. If you just simply want to walk around your house and you're like, I need to just get more steps in during the day, yeah, make that your goal. Walk around, you've got like a loop in your house you can do, or you want to walk up and down your stairs. I know my mom has like a little route she does, like walk around this area of the house and then up and down the stairs and then, you know, whatever. Or you want to walk outside your mailbox. That'd be great. Any balance exercise, like I mentioned, there's tons of those. Maybe I'll link some balance exercises at the end of this. Sidestepping with a band, you know, if you have like these lovely therapy loops, or you can make your own. Anything with a loop, dynamic, sidestepping, monster walks, marching in place, bridges, leg lifts, side leg lifts, Parkinson style exercises, if you know any of those, do some of those. Anything with weights, bicep curls, shoulder presses, kettlebells, you know, tons of kettlebell exercises, really good functional exercises with kettlebells, air chair, sit to stand type squats. And then if you have anything that's more sport specific for you, or you're preparing for a ski season or snowboard season and you want to do something more sport specific, ski or snowboard, I think that's great too if you have a specific sport that you want to get good at. All those things are on the table. So think it through, pick your 3, 8 sets a day, 30 days. Let's see how we all do. So I hope you can join me. Look forward to hearing from you, and I'll update you soon with some more ideas and just some progress in general. Thanks, everybody.